boys. Hey.
So my name's Phil, half an engineering company in Melbourne. Sort of done a bit of boating over the last 5-6 years and started looking at a Makaira a good couple of years ago. Here we are, ended up over in the Bay of Islands with a lovely new Makaira boat. Yeah, so the other day we had a great day out with Graham and Dan from Makaira. We had two of my mates were flying in from Melbourne, so picked up the boys and headed out for one of the best days we've had on the water.
Should be doing bloody 40 knots.
Yeah, you're paying for fuel, Graham.
Yeah, you're not paying for it.
So Graham took us out to one of his blue cowie sort of marks, which was really interesting. It was some amateur hour sort of antics went on. Yeah, we had good live bait catching blokes on the boat and not so good.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's quite a few down there, eh?
We had a little bit of a trans-Tasman rivalry going on with the live bait catching. So we had Stoney, who was just couldn't miss, and Greg was he was battling away, wasn't he? One side of the boat was catching them, and I believe one side of the boat didn't even put a fish in the bin.
It's all floating over that side and going over here.
Show you both sides. Yep.
You're on. Oh, Greg, come on, bro. Get out of there.
You want to see?
Yep, got him. Good work. Beautiful. Well done.
You ready?
Oh, he's on, mate. What's going on the side?
Oh, it's the side, is it? It was all right when I was there, mate.
Yeah, so at one stage we were live baiting around the hole in the rock. There was so much fish life there, it was unreal. And to top it off, there was another Makaira boat sort of in the area, which we nearly ran into, but we won't let it on about that. But yeah, there was so much sort of action in that hole in the rock area, and I'd looked at going through in the boat previously, and Graham sort of G'd me on, so we actually drove through the hole in the rock. That was a cool experience to do that, and I'd looked at it in much calmer days, and there it was. We went through in a bit of chop. It was great. Yeah, great experience to do. A lot of people pay a lot of money to just go out on a tour out there, and we got to do it in our own boat. It was unreal.
A bit better than your Phil. Oh, they're breaking teeth by now.
I was in a 6.5 metre glass boat, and I kind of wanted to go back to a plate boat. So I started doing a lot of research, looked at a lot of Australian boats, came across Makaira online. It is solid, like there's nothing else out there when it comes to just the build quality and the amount of welding that goes into this boat compared to, you know, some of the other brand name boats that we all know.
And it's deceiving, you're doing 22 knots. That's very deceiving.
And like 1.3 litres and
and cruising, good fuel economy.
After the hole in the rock, we went out for a kingy bash off one of Dan's actually marks. First kingy catch was Greg's one, and we're not used to knife jigging, so we're sort of pretty average at it. But yeah, Greg pulled one in, and it was just excitement overboard.
I'm not going for that one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the way, Greg.
It's hard work. I don't reckon you catch them that big in Melbourne. It's definitely bigger here.
Oh, I was just trying to wander in, and something jumped on. Oh, we're on there too. Oh,
Doubles!
Jason, my brother, and I hooked up a double, which was unreal.
Hey, what are you doing, Chase? Just wheel it in, mate. Look at the horse.
Got both Matsons on the kingies.
Yeah, so when Jason and I had a double hookup, I was just hell bent on trying to concentrate on catching my fish, and it's like you couldn't help yourself. Just look over at my brother Jason. He's just like falling all over the place, trying to put the rod in the bloody rod holder. And
No, I'm the rod holder. You snap the rod. You snap the rod.
I think he was looking for a game chair at one stage. He sat down on the floor of the boat, and he was that knackered. It was.
If we cross swords again, mate, we're in trouble. I won't be touching another rod after this. Oh, mate.
Just one of the many highlights of the trip. You know, it's just been a barrel that lasts the whole bloody trip, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, boys. Hey, how good's that?
I suppose our techniques weren't the best, but
good fish.
They must have been a lot of fish around that day because we managed to bag a few. So that's, yeah.
Hey.
Alright, let's let him go. See you, bro.
At the end of that day, the wind had blown up a bit, so we had to turn back for home, and there was a fair bit of wind, decent swell with a bit of chop, so we'd already put the boat through its paces, and it is just keeps impressing with handling, and fuel economy has been unreal. When we were doing 30 knots, and it's like, all right, we better actually put it through its paces, and cranked it up to 40 after that. It was just like punching into a metre of chop. Doing 40 knots was insane, yeah, so no, everyone was very impressed, you know, like I can't believe it. Yeah, so one of the main highlights has obviously been sort of the whole family and friends sort of celebration I've had over here for the last couple of weeks. You know, and to be able to say that you fish both sides of the Tasman in your own boat, that was a major, well, it's going to be a lifetime highlight, you know, that sort of thing. And to be able to do it with mates and family, it's just been an unreal trip, you know. Like we were all looking at it as a trip of a lifetime sort of trip, and it's ticked all the boxes. Everyone's going home very happy.
Yeah.